All right, so apparently we're still alive.
Yes.
Or not. I made a joke in the first video of on December 18th, the first video of, 2 months, and the next time will be 3 months, and that was a joke, and it actually turned out to be, to the day, it's March 18th, 2013, and it turned out to be like to the day. So I'm not going to say that kind of stuff anymore. So so welcome.
Watch, next time it'll be 1 month.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 weeks next time until the next batch of reviews. So we're here today to continue what we started last time. And this is the first time in the whole huge Movie Fanatics history so far where I braved. We had a mini. It wasn't a blizzard, but I mean it was a kind of small significant snowstorm. The first time I braved that to get here, and that shows how hard up I am to review, because I braved the winter weather and driving in these conditions to get here. So just so you guys know, I both got up before noon and I drove in some bad snow. Spring, it's going to be spring here in a couple days.
2 days, yeah. And
you wouldn't know it by looking outside. Spring, Minnesota.
Yes, I know, right? This is ridiculous.
It's kind of gotten us all pissed off, and it's just cold and stuff like that. So
yeah,
we're here today to continue the Star Trek movies, hopefully finish them. There's no reason why we can't. And so there we go. We went through what we got to up to 4, so now we're going to do Star Trek 5. And I think I can only assume by the title, The Final Frontier, that they expected this to be the last.
They kind of designed this one to be the last.
And if it had been, whoa, what a travesty it would have been.
I'll take it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Take it.
I don't hate this movie.
Oh, okay.
I don't hate this movie at all.
All right.
It definitely has a lot of problems, particularly with pacing and the freaking use of color. Like, it looks brown. Like, the whole movie is beige. Just like it's not a pretty film. Coming from the previous couple movies, which had lots of deep reds and all that kind of stuff, this one is just kind of dry looking. And it starts in the desert. But anyway.
Dry,
I don't know, I don't hate the movie. I like the concept. The idea of it is interesting. Men going forward, I mean, it's essentially the concept of Prometheus, going forward, trying to search for the origin.
What they end up finding, I don't quite understand, is just some alien, what's the word? Counterfeit alien.
Yeah.
What did they find? They don't explain it. It's just
other being. Another being with a god complex. Like, I mean, that's what it comes down to. And the search for your origin doesn't ultimately matter. Why you're there and what you do with your life is what matters and stuff like that, which I think is what Kirk was trying to get to at the very end of the movie, in a really roundabout way. The movie is oddly paced. Like, I've always said the movie is paced like William Shatner speaks.
Oh,
because it's like rapid, long pause for about 20 minutes,
Could be.
and then rapid pause. And
this might be a good time to say this is the first and only one William Shatner directed. I think he was kind of pissed off that Leonard got to do a couple movies. And I think he said, I won't do 5 unless I can direct it.
Yeah, probably. It was sort of designed to be like a farewell, and I think they advertised it at the time.
Probably.
That this was the farewell, which is why you have a lot of drama. Will Kirk die? Will he not die? And, it didn't... I think I'd give the movie 3 stars because it is watchable. It's not bad, though there is a lot of bad in it, but I like the look of, like, some of the planets. I like the look of some of the aliens, and I like the idea. I'm giving it 3 stars more for the idea than anything.
Oh, really? Okay, Jerry Goldsmith's back. And that's one of the, for my money, one of the saving factors. One of the only saving factors, other than simply just having the core 3 characters back. I like, in the beginning, I like seeing them at that park, because that's my kind of environment. Whatever it is, it's some kind of park.
National.
Some kind of Yosemite, maybe Yosemite National Park or something like that. And I like that. And to see him, because we never really seen him in a movie on, is that Shore Leave?
Yeah, Shore Leave.
We never seen him do that, and to have that location was great. It was a great way to open, and like I say, Jerry Goldsmith's score is great. And for me, this is the worst of the original trilogy, or the original. All right, brain, turn the brain on. I forgot how to review. I think that was the longest gap between the movies ever. So I'm regaining my steps here. What was I saying? No, it's the worst start for me. It's the worst Star Trek in the the original. What I meant to say,
saga.
Original crew movies. The visual effects are just horrid. I'm surprised you didn't mention.
Oh yeah, the visual effects are just atrocious, like, especially that little ship thing.
Worse than like even almost the original series. I don't know if it was, oh my god.
Do you know why that was?
Why was it?
They kept scaling back his budget, and he complains about it, and he's like, he had to, like, his idea was great, and they had to cut all the action out of it. I don't know why,
because you would have thought, I thought that Ford did really well.
Ford did really well, but I'm assuming, because Paramount did this, and they also did Last Crusade, which came out the same year. I bet you they were like, we're going to put the money towards Indiana Jones. That's a definite sure thing. So I'm assuming that's what it was. They, like, because they promised him a number, and then they kept scaling that number back, and they had to entirely ditch, like, his rock monsters.
Yes, I saw that, yeah.
Various other things.
Basically, well, shit, I had a line of thought. God darn it. Come on.
Special effects were bad.
Oh, yes, the special effects were bad, and the whole, it's so Shatner, the movie. It's weird, like that, Captain's Log. I don't know. I felt like they wanted to. He wanted to do a little bit of Ford comedy in there when the little thing wasn't working, and actually the ship didn't work.
Yeah.
And I thought that was kind of stupid. Why would that happen in the future?
Yeah.
Is there a reason? There's no reason for the ship not working.
I think because they'd just been awarded it at the end of the fourth movie.
So like the young people don't know what they're doing.
Well, I think it hasn't been fully up and running yet.
So that happens every time you build a ship.
I guess. I don't know.
You have to spend a couple of years getting it fine-tuned. All right. Anyway, I have a lot of little qualms and problems with it, but like I say, Goldsmith is about one of the only good things about the movie. I think the strongest point of the movie is that scene where we see. What I was going to get to before is the Vulcan, the laughing Vulcan was such a big deal at the beginning. In the beginning, like, he takes off his suit and he's like, ha 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 ha, and that weird Hills Have Eyes guy's like, Vulcan, and he's like, meanwhile it's showing his ears. That's actually a great way to open the movie, and it goes into.
I did like the opening.
The opening was intriguing, and then it just went.
My favorite scenes in the movie, and which dropped the movie, stopped the movie to a dead stop for like 15 minutes, are the Vulcan showing Spock his origin in the cave, and showing McCoy his.
What did you think about that?
I love that stuff.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
I was getting at that, and then I got sidetracked. Those scenes for me is like the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
And the one thing about the McCoy thing that I think is really weird is why is his dad? He's like the pain. It's like people don't even have to be in pain now. Why do they have to be in pain in the future? Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. But I like that, and I like.
But the scene's good. That's
going to Shatner and being like, I can take your pain. He's like, no, I need my pain.
Yeah, and the fact that we don't get to see Kirk's, I thought was good. Instead of showing it, like, it would have been something gay, like playing video games or something. And damn it, I lost. So the great thing is the viewer can keep whatever Kirk's demon is in his own head, which I thought was great, because they do Bones. And then, which is the longest one, and then they just do very abbreviated, he's so human, Spock, which, and it's great because when they pan up to Spock's face, it's like there's nothing there, but as the viewer, you put feeling there, if that's what I did. I can't speak for anyone else, but for me, there's nothing in the face reaction, but my mind puts the feeling, or the hurt, behind those eyes.
Totally.
So, 2 stars for me. This is just the visual effects. It's mostly a mess as far as I'm concerned, and that's all there is to it. There's that dumb scene with the Catwoman who gets thrown in the bath,
I forgot about
or the pool table water thing, futuristic pool table water. Just forget it. 2 stars, Star Trek V. Luckily, it wasn't The Final Frontier, because that would have been just such a balls-ass way to go out. So, if you're all done,
I'm all done.
I'm all done as well. Thanks for watching.